Hello, everyone. I'm going to wait for some people to come online. But today, we're going to talk about why do we resist money and why do we resist the matrix. I think this is going to be a great subject to talk about today because I think this is something that a lot of people on this earthly reality, they struggle with. And I want to speak from some wisdom of me, and I'm also going to do some akashic Q&A at the end. I'm going to be on here for roughly only for an hour because I got some things I have to do. But I think this is something that needs to be talked about deeply because this is something that I feel like if we keep resisting, this is going to persist deeply. So thank you everyone who's coming on the live. I know people are going to keep on coming on and stuff like that. But I'm going to start talking about this. I also have a YouTube channel that I just started. So this will be on my YouTube channel. And if you guys are not here at this time and moment or you can't really be present, it's okay because I'm going to bring this on my YouTube channel as well. So let's get into this. Why do people resist money? Have you guys ever thought about this? Why do we resist money? But people don't understand that we have to have money in this earthly reality. It's a lot of people that talks about it's going to be a time where we don't have money. From what I know and from what I know in my akashic psychic energy, I don't know when that's going to happen. Not saying it's not going to be a time where it's not no money. But on today, July 16th, we have money. So we cannot be thinking about a time where we're not going to have money because that is you not being present. You got to be present right now. It's okay that you don't have money. But I want to bring some awareness to you of how you can tap into more abundance, more prosperity. And I wouldn't even say fall in love with the matrix. I would just say be okay with the matrix. This is a law of attraction planet. This is a law of attraction planet. The more you think what you want, you attract what you want. So we got to get in attracting. We got to understand the point of attraction. We have to understand path of least resistance. Because the more we understand this is how we're going to tap into changing the way of how we moving with money. It's a lot of people I know that's on this live, that's going to watch this live later on. Everybody want money. Everybody want a lot of money. But some people went through experiences where they didn't have money. They couldn't do things. Their mom didn't have money. Their dad didn't have money. Their culture didn't have money. So they resist money because they seen what money done to them. And I fully understand that because I went those experiences too. But I want you guys to understand this. The more you are in your passion, the more you are in your culture, the more you're going to create money. For instance, especially black people, we're not used to talking about money at the dinner table. We don't know how to talk about business. We don't know how to even create a business. We don't know how to create money if it ain't without the job. But I want to bring clarity. Maybe it's for you to create that for your family. Maybe it's for you to start seeing that for your family. Because in America, there's no way around it. Now, if you want to live outside of America, it's a different story. And if you are a person that's not from America and this doesn't resonate to you, I fully understand. But if you are in America, you got to have money. You have to have money. It's no way around it. It's no way around it. You have to have good credit. It's no way around it. It's no way around it. So learn from people who are already doing it. If you got to listen to a Les Brown, you got to listen to a Grant Cardone. And if you got to learn how to tap into money, that's what you got to do. It's okay. And for us to be in our abundance being, That's the name of the game. It's a book called The Science of Getting Rich. And it says something in this book that really changed my perspective about money on a deep aspect. And on this book, it talked about how if you are not abundant, this is not your natural state of being. It's not your natural state of being if you're not in your abundance. So when I heard this and I read this in this book, I was just like, dang. So people who don't want to have money or want to be in lack, that's not their natural state. So if this is you, it's time for you to tap into your natural state, because we are all abundant beings, because it's our birthright. A lot of people talk about, and I'm going to consistently say it, how it's going to be a time where we don't have money. I don't see that happening till the next 20 to 50 years. So for right now, we need to be abundant. We need to have conversations at the dinner table about abundance. We need to be having conversation with our kids about abundance. And we got to go into our deep psychological subconscious program of why we are resisting money. If we keep resisting money, money is not going to want to be in your pocket. Money doesn't want to be in nobody's pocket that is mad at. It's resisting. So if your money ain't right, that means your mind is not right. I'm going to sit with that. If your money is not right, your mind, your state of mind is not right. Because anybody that is in a purpose, they are making money. Kobe Bryant was making money. LeBron James is making money. Michael Jackson was making money. Terry Crews is making money. Steve Harvey is making money. And it's not to say that money is everything. But if you are in your purpose, you are in your passion, you are doing what you love, the money has to follow. Because I know on the polarity, it's a lot of people who are money driven. I am not money driven. I am purpose driven. So that's why I even went in my earthly reality where I didn't have money. I didn't care about money. I was only caring about getting into football so I can create another level of money for myself, for my family, so we can get out the energy of lack. However, where I'm at and the people that I learned from, the seminars that I went to, people who have money, they are okay with talking about money. So anytime you feel like you are not comfortable of not talking about money, I want you to start to look in the mirror and ask yourself why. Why? Why? We live in America. This is supposed to be the richest land of them all, they say. The richest land of them all. So we have to find ways to tap into that frequency on a deeper aspects. You see? Because I feel like the more we do this, it's going to start to change the game for our earthly reality. People, you cannot sustain life right now on earth without money. How are you going to travel to Egypt? How are you going to have food? How are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to drink some alkaline water? How can I buy this crystal? How can I live in this space? How can I buy clothes? You gotta have abundance. You have to have abundance. How you gonna go to the doctor? How you gonna heal yourself? You gotta have abundance. There's no way around it. I understand this matrix. I understand there's a resistance of this matrix. I understand the resistance of corporations. But the true mastery is moving through it. Moving through it. Because the more we move through it, in its face, overcome it, it will not be a problem in our earthly reality. If you have not overcame it, the lack, if you have not overcame the matrix, this is why you want to run away from the matrix. This is why you want to take all these psychedelics, all this spiritual stuff, and don't want to get a job, because you still got resentment of the matrix. But if you are God, if we are source, experience ourselves, you don't think things have to be a little bit of challenge? You don't think things have to be a little bit of pain? It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. And the more you see that, this is when you can start to change your earthly reality on earth. It's time for you to change your earthly reality on earth. So for me, it was a time where I had to play football. I had to go through the matrix. I had to overcome the matrix. It was a time where I was super spiritual and I wasn't making no money. And those times, I did not like those times. So I'm not telling you guys not to be super spiritual. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but I am giving you the clarity. You need to be both. You need to be okay with money. You need to be okay with matrix, and you got to release the hate of it. Because if you release the hate of it, or you feel like you don't overcome the money, you don't overcome the matrix, you will have to come back to this earthly reality. You will have to come back to this earthly reality if you did not overcome money or you did not overcome the matrix. I want y'all to sit with that. I really want y'all to sit with that. So if you never mastered money, and when I say master money, that doesn't mean having a lot of money. Be okay with creating money. Be okay with living in the matrix. Not avoiding the matrix. Not trying to be off the grid. And I'm not saying some people don't need to live off the grid. But it's a time where you got to be in the matrix. It's a time you got to be in the vortex. In the matrix. So you can move into a different way of challenges, because pain endures growth. The most successful people, from what I see, they have overcame abundance and they have overcame living in the matrix. And then they will go live in beliefs. And then they will live off grid. Then they can live in a different way. But I want y'all to comment. Name me one person that y'all know that is living great and they got no money. Name one person. And I'm not saying money creates happiness. I'm saying we got to have money in this earthly reality. If y'all want to comment, let me know. Let me know a person that is not making no money at all, living life fluidly in America. In America. Let me know. True, because I want to talk to them. I want to see. Because it's not possible. We live in a world that money, inflation is happening. Inflation is really happening here, you know? So we got to tap into that and stop being a little loser. Some of us being losers at times. We be losers. My coach says something. No one want to hear your sad story. When I was working door to door and I had to produce, you think they cared that I didn't come from a family that didn't have no money? You think they cared that I was black? You think they cared that I was a big black dude that looked like I was a football player knocking doors? They didn't care. They wanted me to produce. They wanted me to produce. You think my head coach at Utah State cared about my trauma? He brought me here on scholarship, and he wanted me to play and perform. You think you want to hear my sad story? No. Nobody want to hear your sad story. We want you to produce. We want you to create. We want you to move. And that's what we all need to do. We need to move. A lot of people love God. And I love God too. But if you want to be on your couch, sitting like this all day, every day, thinking, chilling, not doing nothing, saying Spirit say I'm going to be a billionaire, Spirit going to provide, I'm waiting. I'm waiting and just waiting and I'm waiting, that means you are not creating. Stop waiting and create. How I got my life this right now, I had to get the hell up. I had to get out my ego and get up. Because it's sometimes we do fall. I know, and people, I know that y'all know this song. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. You gotta get up. Get up. Get up. And stop being a loser. Get up. Make moves. Listen to that video and see what that person is saying. And see how he's abundant. See that woman who's abundant. See why they in prosperity. See why they have a business. See why he's playing so good in basketball and he's making money and he can take care of his family. See why? Because they are obsessed with their dream. Obsession of your dream. You need to have obsession of your dream. Because once you have obsession of your dream, the money will follow. So sometimes you got to do stuff for free. Because there was a time, the stuff that I'm giving you guys, the stuff that I'm doing in my sessions, I had to do it for free. And once I start to see my value and once I see how I can shift someone's life and help them, the money start to follow. The money start to follow. My life start to change. I start getting opportunities. And this is what can happen to anybody that is on this live. I want you guys to change your life. Especially people of color on this live. Some of y'all are resistant to listen to white people. Why? I don't understand. Some of y'all are resistant to even build with white people. Why? That is not mastery, yo. Well, white people stole this. White people done this. You allowed it to. So all you people who want to say Kanye West was speaking some BS when he say slavery was a choice, I agree with him. I think slavery was a choice. You know why? Because if you are so sovereign in your being, why you won't die? I know me, if we was in a time right now where it was slavery and they told me I had to be a slave, I'm getting this thing right here that y'all see, and I'm backing somebody's head, and I'm fighting for my life. And if I get killed, I get killed. I get killed. I get killed. Or if I'm gonna find some things when they say I'm cooking the when I'm supposed to be picking the cotton, I'm gonna find something sharp and I'm gonna kill a lot of people before I'm just gonna submit. What the fuck y'all submitting for? This is what Kanye trying to say is slavery was a choice. This is what Kanye trying to say when black people, they are so traumatized and they're living in their trauma. Y'all gotta get the fuck out of that. I'ma say it. I'm calling people out. I'm calling people out. Y'all gotta get out of that. That's you being soft. But y'all black people want to say we superior. How you superior? You let someone take your land. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. I ain't on no peace, love, and life. Let's talk about it. This is real talk. I'm tired of black people resisting white people. And talking about you stole you allowed them to. You wasn't prepared. You allowed them to. So stop playing victim. Maybe you should listen to them. Maybe you should learn some knowledge for them. And then be in your sovereignty. Now, I'm not saying white people don't be on some stuff that they have done. I'm not saying that. But you got to release that trauma. Because us putting people down, us feel like we are higher than people, what you put out, you get back. And this is why, in my theory, we went through 400 years of slavery. In my opinion. I'm not no slave. But I think the way some people who are indigenous have thought created that reality. I do think that. So when are we going to have accountability and change our reality? Because remember, we live in a world that you create your reality. You create your reality. So everything that's happened to you, you created it. If you on food stamps, you on welfare, you getting government cheese, you created that. If you didn't have your daddy there to take you to the fair or change your underwear, you created that. You asked for that. If mommy wasn't there to take you to the fair or to change your underwear, you created that. You created that. So when are you going to have accountability of that? It's some white people that have indigenous in their blood. So we going to keep saying that we going to keep saying all these things, how they this, they that. We got to get out of that. We have to get out of that. Because that's not helping anybody. When I was in college, I had the best freshman roommates. They showed me a different level of love that black people didn't even show me. Let's talk about it. Those freshman hippies gave me experiences that made me shift the way of how I even thought of white people. A dude named Matthew Wells, who was my head coach, who was white, gave me an opportunity to have a scholarship that my mom didn't have to pay for me to go to college. So all white people are bad? He gave me an opportunity that if I did not go to Utah, I don't know where I would be. But that dynamic of me moving to that place, me moving into that reality, it gave me a spiritual awakening. It made me see more in life. From being from St. Louis, Missouri, the most dangerous city in America. And then I moved to Logan, Utah, the second safest city in America. It was two different polarities. And the love that I got from some people who were white in Utah was more than some people who were black in St. Louis. I had black women bullying me in middle school. For me, just being my name from being Adewale. You telling me that's right? So we got to get out that program. This is why Michael Jackson said in the song, "It don't matter if you're black or white. We live in one race, the human race. We live in one race, the human race." You see? And if this is resonating to you, can you guys put a 1 in the chat, 11 in the chat, if this is resonating to you? Because we don't have to be in those timelines no more. We need to stop resisting, because whatever we resist, it persists. We got to get out our ego. We got to get out our trauma. Go do some work. Go do your shadow work. Nobody want to hear all that energy. People tired of that. We ain't slaves. So stop acting like it. Some of y'all still act like we slaves. Why? I don't understand it. Life is good. You are alive. You got spiritual gifts that you got for free. You got a mind. You got a heart. You can walk. It's some people that can't even walk. It's some people that can't even talk. It's some people that never even met their mom and dads in India. It's people in India seeing people poop on the ground. We don't see that in America. It's some people in different spaces, they have to sell their body because the unemployment rate is crazy. But we got entitled Americans want to resist money. It sickens me. For what? Why? Get out your ego. Get out your trauma and create your dharma. Create your dharma. Now, I am speaking from this because I went through human experiences that I did this too. And I had to get out my way because that wasn't helping anybody. We got to stop resisting the matrix. We created the matrix. This is a realm where you have to forget who you are and remember who you are. This ain't the realm where we all remember. In different realms it is. This is Earth, the unforgettable realm. We forget. This is why they even gave us the movie Lion King when he said, Simba, remember who you are. Simba, remember who you are. People, remember who you are. Look at your astrology. Why did you choose the day you was born? Look at where you're from. Why did you choose that? Look at your mom. Why did you choose your mom? Look at your dad. Look why you chose your dad. Why did you choose those? Look at the people you dated. Dissect them. Because they're helping you to see something about you. Look at the lineage. Look at the Fibonacci sequence. Look at the law of attraction of your family. So you can create a new reality for your family. Because culture is currency. We need culture in this earthly reality in America. It's time. It's time. It's time. All of us on this live, it's time. It's time for us to be co-creators and stop playing victims. Change your paradigm. It's time. Stop waiting. Create. Move. 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 When you do door to door, when you do sales, you know what they tell you to get better? Knock more doors. Knock more doors. Knock more doors. When you working at Wall Street, you know what they tell you to get better? Pick up the calling call. Pick up the 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 call. When you want to be better in football and you want to work a certain move, you got to keep doing the move. Do the move. Do the move. Do the move. Do the move. You got to keep doing it. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't stop what you're doing. You gotta move. And stop sitting in the emotions, Smokey. Because all that emotions, all that smoking that you doing, Smokey, it is coming in your body and it's making you lazy. And it's making you don't want to do anything. And it's creating you to be victim. Start moving. Change. Stop smoking. Stop eating McDonald's. Start drinking watermelon juice. Heal your mind. Health is wealth. Stop eating stuff from Walmart. Go to the farmer's market. Go to Whole Foods. Go to Sprouts. These are the things you can start doing. Take some plant medicine and figure out who you are that no book can't tell you. Go do some ayahuasca. Find a way so you can figure out who the hell you are. Because once you know who the hell you are, you're going to have an unshakable confidence. And you're not going to resist money. And you're not going to resist the matrix. Your network is your network. It ain't what you know. It's who you know. If you don't know nobody, you will never be nobody. She said, you sound like Coach Red B. That's my dog. That's my boy. You feel? Soul fam. You know what I mean? It's time. Figure out who you are. And stop allowing this world to dictate who you are. You can create a society. We can create a society. We can create culture. But if we keep looking outside for somebody to do it, it will never happen. It will never happen. So stop waiting for someone to do it. you created for happen. So things that I want to give you guys in a practical way so you guys can start shifting the way you think about money. Listen to Reverend Ike. Reverend Ike is a great person that's going to end. Some black people want to listen to a person who's black. I understand. This is not me. Listen to Reverend Ike. If you're not this person that you got to feel like you got to listen to someone black, listen to Earl Nightingale about abundance. Listen to Think and Grow Rich about abundance. Read a book called The Science of Getting Rich to be abundant. Learn your astrology, because you learn your astrology, millionaires don't look at astrology, billionaires do. If you want to create another way of abundance, learn your astrology. Learn your sun, learn your sun, learn your moon, learn your rising, learn your second house, learn your south node, learn your north node, learn your stuff. Because this is bringing you knowledge of self. Bring yourself to knowledge of self. Why do you think Wu-Tang claim you say peace, God? Because they have knowledge of self. Have knowledge of self. Any recommendations on a practitioner for plant medicine? This is what I want to say about that. If you want to know more of a person, DM me. However, if you don't have a person with plant medicine and you want to do this for yourself, this is some wisdom that I want to give you guys. Tap into your environment. Make your environment peaceful. Set a time to take the plant medicine. Make sure you breathe, because the only thing you have will be your breath. Make things relax. Have some earth, wind, and fire, some high vibrational music or some house music in the background. You want to have good music to keep you relaxed. And tap in for yourself. Set the intentions. I want to get this from the journey. I want to do this from the journey. And this can help you deeply. I also see this. What are some techniques for shadow work? Things you need to do for shadow work. I recommend plant medicine, and the plant medicine I recommend is shrooms, because shrooms is the plant medicine for people to work through their trauma. If you don't want to take plant medicine, another thing you can do for shadow work is mirror work. Mirror work could be good for shadow work. Another thing you can do for shadow work is asking yourself questions. What is holding me back? What is holding me back? What is holding me back? What is stopping me from being my purpose? What is stopping me for me to create more money? What is stopping me to have a better relationship with my family? What is stopping me for me to have a better relationship with myself? These are some things that you guys can do in some techniques of shadow work. Which types of shrooms? I tried Golden Teacher, didn't have much of effect. Okay, I actually love Golden Teachers. Some things I think Golden Teacher would be good. I don't know how much you took, but one thing that I want to tell you guys, if you guys do want to tap into plant medicine, 3.5. Take 3.5. Get a scale, 3.5. If you don't take 3.5, I don't know what's going on. For you to really get the full experience, 3.5. This will help you deeply on the journey. Golden Teacher is it's very light. But even if you take Golden Teacher, I will recommend Golden Teachers for trauma work. If I was you guys, I recommend that. Some of you guys who like cannabis, I will tap in with some cannabis after I take the plant medicine. Cannabis will keep you relaxed. These are some things that I want to give you guys. But anybody that is looking for a facilitator, you guys can DM me and I'll talk to you about that. I'll talk to you guys about that. But these are some things that I want to give you guys when it comes to plant medicine, because plant medicine helped me work through a lot of my trauma, helped me to release a lot of things that I was not understanding, and it also helped me to tap into more of my spiritual gifts. So, yeah, she said she took a stem. This is probably why. So, practical ways of really tapping in. 3.5. And if you guys do tap in with cannabis, I will smoke cannabis because it will keep you relaxed. And I will listen to some high vibrational music. House music, Afro music, reggae music, Earth, Wind, and Fire music. This is what I would do if I was y'all. And if you don't have a facilitator, have someone that you trust to just watch you. Just someone you trust to watch you. The plant medicine is going to do what it do. And the only thing you have on the plant medicine journey is your breath. So make sure you are breathing. And if you cry, whatever happens, just make sure you are in tune with your breath at all times. This is going to help you guys tremendously with plant medicine. And this is what I have for you guys regarding the plant medicine. Now, I want to kind of open up this with more questions. So if any of you guys have some more questions that I can answer with you guys, we can kind of go from there. And I'm probably going to have maybe 1 or 2 people come on the live, going to answer them some questions, and then I'm going to close out and we will be complete for today. But in the meantime, you guys can answer, give me some questions that you guys want to answer, and we can kind of go from there. None of you guys have any questions? Logan Bird Vibe said, what is my purpose? Okay. And someone said how often. So let me answer one at a time. What is my purpose? That is a hard question to how you word it. So this is what I'm going to give you. Your purpose is what you love, what you obsess with doing, what you obsess to living in. That's your purpose. So when it comes to purpose, this is what I want to give you guys. What, if you were to tap into your inner child, what do you love doing more than anything? What you want to create for other people? How do you want to serve other people from what you love? You figuring this out is going to help you understand your purpose. Another way for you guys to understand your purpose, I want you guys to add up your birthday, so your month, the day, and add up the year. So for me, it's March 19, 1996. So add up. So I will add up 3 plus 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 6. And I want you to see that number. And if it's 11, 22, 33, you are a master ascender, and this is your life path number. If it's not that, simplify that, and that's going to tell you what you are 1 through 9. And that's going to help you to tap into your life path. If you're a life path 1, you're here to bring in a new beginning. If you're a life path 2, you are here to bring peace. If you're a life path 3, you're here to be a jack of all trades, and you have a potential to be a comedian. If you're a life path 4, you are here to bring a new foundation, embrace your uniqueness, and you are here to bring law and order. If you're a life path 5, you are here to bring change, bring freedom, and you're going to go through a whole lot of life and death cycles. If you're a life path 6, you are here to bring in a new way of family and home. If you are life path 7, you are a genius, and you are here to be a spiritual teacher, and you're here to seek knowledge. If you are life path 8, you are here to understand money, power, law, abundance, and understand your kundalini. If you're a life path 9, you have a potential to be a humanitarian, and you are here to bring completion in your life in a way that's never been seen before. Life path 11, you are a master visionary, or if you do not understand your master visionary, you could be a master of destruction, and we do not want you to do that. If you're a master 22, you are here to build something. You are a master builder. If you're a master 33, you are a master teacher of all. Anything and everything you can do, you can do things in a different way And some of you guys who are Master 33s, you could be very normal. And it is here for you to just to be experience this human experience, because a lot of life path 33s, they're not really deeply spiritual. They're just doing normal things. So they are here to just live a human experience and fall in love with the human experience. So this is what I want to give you guys with life paths and purpose. And you guys understanding your life path and your purpose is going to help you to another level. Now, someone said, how often can one take plant medicine? I feel like this should be once every blue moon. So let's say in a year, I want to take it more than 2 times a year, because you need to integrate. So if you take it that once, it's going to take for the next 30 to 60 days, you need to integrate that. What did you see? What do you feel? And now you need to see your subconscious beliefs, what you need to change, and what you need to do to create your new reality. So I wouldn't take it no more than 3 times a year. So that's what I would say to answer your question. What is your biggest challenge you overcame with manifesting money and strengthening your relationship with money? One of the biggest challenges I overcame with manifesting money is I learned that I hated money. I didn't want to talk about money. I didn't really care about money. So since I really didn't care about money, this is why I couldn't keep no money, because I didn't really care about money. So if you want to make more money or you want to create more money, you have to love money. You have to love abundance. You have to have gratitude. If you're not in gratitude, you're not going to make more money. So how I strengthen my relationship with money is when I will buy things, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, I just paid for this, just paying for that. Oh my God. Because you're being stingy with your money. When I pay for things, I'm like, because I have it. I got it. I got it. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to go buy these groceries. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to pay my child support. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to help my mom out. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to help my niece and nephew out. Thank you, universe. I have to have the energy of being happy when I spend the money, not be upset when I am spending money. A lot of people, when they spending money, they upset that they spending money. So that's why I like money, like, I don't want to be in you. And the energy of money is feminine. This is another thing that helped me understand. Feminine wants to be liked. Feminine wants to be valued. You think any woman want to be with a man or a woman that don't value them? So if you hate money, if you resist money, you think money want to be in your pocket? It don't. It does not. It does not want to be in your pocket. So these are the things that help me really strengthen my relationship with money is gratitude, being the energy of divine love when I am spending money, and also seeing my money. Being able to go to my bank account, being able to go to my app, because I did not like to see the money in my app because I didn't used to have a lot of money. So now I'm okay with seeing my money in my account and be like, okay, this is what I'm working with. This is how I can flow. This is how I can move. Cool. So these are some things that help me, and that's what I want to give you. And then, do you ever feel like you missed out in regards to professional football? I saw your story. No. I did feel that way before, but I don't feel that way now because I play professional football. I didn't play in the NFL, but I played professional football. I played in the indoor league. I played in the spring league. And then I reached my goal of playing for Jeff Fisher, the person who won the Super Bowl with the St. Louis Rams. And I'm from St. Louis. I played in the USFL. I don't feel like I missed out. I think they missed out on me. And the reason is because I'm doing something bigger than football. I'm helping people around the world. I feel like I'm getting a sack every day when I'm helping my clients and they telling me they feel like I changed their life. When I'm giving them clarity of their purpose. This is what I live for. So I don't feel like I'm missing out. I feel like football is missing out on me because I know what I had done in football, and this experience from football is making me live the life that I'm living right now of understanding time management, understanding mind over matter. You don't mind, it don't matter. I had my strength coach tell us one day, he said, winning is the only thing And if you don't do so, you are a loser. And that's how I live by. I live by being great. I live by being a winner. Source is not a loser. So why would I be a loser? So this is the things that I feel with me when I went through with football, that like I feel complete. I gave everything I needed with football, that I feel complete. And I was able to help my little brother get over 30 scholarship offers, and for him to have his dream to play college football and stuff like that. So the stuff that I learned from football, I think it's a priceless value that I feel grateful that I have today, so I can help you guys every single day. My guys have been dropping. My guys been dropping, getting paid through royalties. Do you know how I can start that? I don't know if they mean royalties as in inheritance. I don't have too much knowledge on that. I don't want to act like I do. I'm feeling, yes, that can work, but I also want to say that I will also create another stream of income on your own as well with the royalties. That's what I want to give you. Naturalist goddess. Am a light path 8. I want to deepen my soul with my light language. Okay, so if you want to deepen your soul with my light language, with your light language, tap in, setting the intentions of what you want to create with your light language to activate your body. So if you want to use your light language to create your reality, you can do so. But however you want to do that, by setting the intentions first and then start speaking your language, and I think that can help you. How can I manifest love and a loving husband? Having divine love for yourself first. Everything that you want in that man, you want in a husband, created within yourself first. So when that man come, everything that you have within yourself, you have within that man. But if you wanting a man from lack, you will get a man in lack. So not to say that you are, but I want you to manifest being divine love with yourself, and then setting intentions of what you want in a partner. And I think this will help you to create the man that you want externally. Oh, she said, sorry, royalties via music. Oh, so if you're doing music and you want to tap in with your music, that could be something that could be good. So make some timeless type of music. Create that money, where it's going to bring that revenue. It's going to bring that revenue, that consistent revenue. So I'm hearing for you, music will actually be good for you if you have it. And then you're telling me you're a Master 22. Build the way of tapping into a new way of music for you. I think this will help you deeply. Man, it's something with you in this music. Would you like to sing vocals, background, get paid? Yeah, tap in with the music. Tap in with the music, because you know the best way to heal people is through music. And the future of all healing will be through music. As an indigo and a light path 8, is there any tips on maintaining high vibration? Gratitude. 5 gratitudes a day, but not just a manipulating gratitude. Not like, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. Grateful to be alive. Grateful to be an indigo child. Be grateful for nature. Be grateful that you got a crib. Be grateful that you got a wife. Tap into gratitudes every single day. This is going to help you to vibrate high. Another way to tap into, maintain your high vibration, tap into the sun. Getting in the sun. You tapping into the sun, that is you tapping into nature. And the more you are in the nature, it's going to tap into you being recalibrated in your nervous system and you being in nature. I mean, not nature, but almost like, how can I say that? What is the word? You're going to be in like peace. You're going to be in completeness, because the more you in nature, it just makes you be more in your relaxed state. Another way you can tap into higher vibration, your food. No more McDonald's, no more Burger King, no more Taco Bell. tapping into high vibrational food, tapping into watermelon juice, and tapping into alkaline water with some lemons. This can also help you to keep your vibration high. Also, that can keep your vibration high listening to good music. Not no NBA YoungBoy, not that curse word music, none of that. High vibration music, reggae, Bob Marley, black coffee, those types of things. These are going to help you to tap into another level of you vibrating high. Hello, also a life path. Does that play to life for all life path 8s? Yes, if you a life path 8, you're going to go to a time of having a lot of money and not having money. You're going to go to a time of understanding your power, and you're going to go to a time of understanding abundance. But not just abundance in money, abundance in your being. And a lot of life path 8s, they go through a lot of things of sexual energy. A lot of energies and a lot of lessons of sexual energy. So what you can do to be in your positive timeline of life path 8, master money management. Master the energy of money. Understand the spiritual laws. What is the spiritual laws you can learn? The 7 chromatic laws. The 42 laws of Mayat. If you use the 42 laws of the Mayat and the energy of the 7 chromatic laws, they can help you to use the spiritual laws and use it on this earthly reality, because with spiritual laws, it overrules all laws. I want everyone to hear that. Spiritual laws overrules all laws. So what is the 7 spiritual laws of success? So some of them, I don't remember all of them, but one of them is the mind is all, the all is mind. The second one is the law of rhythm. It's always a left, a right, a left. The law of rhythm, you see up and down. Yes, you see. That's a law of rhythm. Yes, indeed. Being in the law of rhythm, that's you being in the law of life. Understanding that it's a yin, it's a yang to the yin. Understanding that it's a masculine with a feminine without a masculine. It's always a half true, it's always a half true, and it's always a half false. Everything is half true. Everything is half false. These are some of the 7 chromatic laws. The law of vibration. Nothing stays the same. Everything is moving. So this wall that you guys see right now, this wall, it is moving so fast that it looks like it's still, because it's a vibration. Everything's a vibration. So if you want to change your vibration, you got to change the way you think. You got to change your culture. You got to change your environment. Just like this with your emotions. If you don't change your environment or change your energy, you cannot be the co-creator of your reality. You are playing victim to your reality. So these are some of the 7 chromatic laws that if you guys use this can help you move in alignment with the laws of the universe. I keep circling around fear. How do I release the root of my fear issues? Life path 33. So you say you keep circling around fear. This is some of the trauma that we all go through. Everybody has some shame, some guilt. I can't remember the other ones, but we all have different traumas. The more we release our traumas, the more we can unlock our memory. So for what I want to tell you, Teach Balance 1, I want you to go into a meditation. See yourself, you and only you, in a white space. And once you see your white space, I want you to set an intention to see what is your biggest fear. What is your biggest fear? And what you, if it say daddy, because I feel it's something with daddy. If it's something with that, I want you to see why is that. And then I want you to overcome that. And I want you to write daddy a letter. Or write whatever that energy is, a letter. And say whatever you need to say, an expression of your emotions. And then by the end of the letter, I want you to say, I forgive you. I let this go. And I want you to burn that letter to release the root out your fear of your issues, because you're in Master 33. But what you're at right now, you in 6. You're not in 33, you're in 6. If anybody's a life path 11, 22, 33, just because you are that, don't mean you're embodying the 11. If you ain't embodying 11, you in 2. If you ain't embodying the 2, you in 4. If you ain't buying that 33, you in 6. So for you, you got to work on your family and home. I will dissect your family and home. What did you ain't like? What do you have resentment of? And this is going to help you deeply teaching balance to work through your subconscious fear. Any resources you recommend from learning more about life paths? I'm a life path 3. GG33 is this white guy he's dope. He got some codes with a lot of the numerology. He will be a good. Another person that I know is Lloyd Strayhorn. Lloyd Strayhorn is cold with the numerology. Lloyd Strayhorn. I'm gonna write this in the chat. You can get his books, and this can help you deeply of tapping into the life path, because I feel like this: man lie, women lie, numbers don't. Numbers don't lie. They are facts. You feel me? Going on a trip back to the native land next week. Any thoughts on how to manifest the best for this trip for me, love, and abundance? All you got to do, keep it simple. I'm asking for the path of least resistance. I am asking for the path of least resistance on this trip next week. I hope I meet people that I need to meet. I eat the food that I need to eat. I experience a life that I need to experience on when I go to this native land. You do that. Sorry about that. Everything's going to be good for you when it comes to that trip to the native land. Have you ever encountered a client that could not read their akashic records? Yes, I have. I actually have people right now in my sessions that I'm teaching akashic records. They don't have access to their records because they have to work through their trauma. You cannot access higher spiritual knowledge if you have not worked through your trauma. You gotta tap into your trauma. You gotta do the shadow work. If you ain't done the shadow work, you ain't gonna access the akashic knowledge. How you tap into the akashic knowledge, you gotta tap into your heart. The more you are in your heart, the more knowledge you get from the akash. If you're not pure of innocence, you got some resentment, you got some self-hatred, you're not going to get into the akash. Sorry. So this is some things that I want to give you with what you just asked. Of the more you tap into the shadow work and do self-development, the more access of spiritual knowledge you gonna get from your temple from within. So this is what I have for you guys. So I'm gonna do one person, only one person. I'm gonna bring one person on the live. I'm gonna dissect them, kind of tap in, and then we kind of gonna go from there. And then I'm going to close the live. But this has been an amazing live. I really wanted to come on for today and help you guys understand the frequency of money, the frequency of the matrix, and the frequencies of some black people of them playing victim and being resistant to white people. That is disgusting. I'm telling y'all now, that is disgusting. We got to get out of that. We are moving in the age of Aquarius. In the age of Aquarius. This is the time for us to know who we are. And that we are still with the black, the white, the masculine, the feminine. You are in war consciousness. You're not in the law of one consciousness. We need to get into the law of one consciousness. Because when we tap into the law of one, it ain't just going to be about black people and white people and masculine and feminine. We're going to be able to connect with animals. We're going to be able to connect with nature. We're going to be able to connect with everything. And this is what Spirit is trying to get us to all get into, so we can connect with everything and release the war consciousness out our frequency. You feel me? So let's see. Let's see who want to tap in on the live today. Who is the person? Source, who do you want me to tap in on the live today? All right. This is what Source saying. Excuse me.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How can I help you for today?
Um, the idea of you dissecting and just pulling up some berry stuff for me to focus on. That'll be great.
Can you say that one more time? You kind of broke in and out.
Uh, some inner trauma that I'm not exactly focusing on. That I can heal through because I'm definitely interested in channeling my akashic records, but like you said, I have to get some of that stuff out the way.
What is your name?
Desiree.
You have a sister?
Yes.
Something with your sister. What's going on with your sister?
Uh, I'm guessing some kind of blockage me and her had since we were little. We've talked about it, but she's had a little bit more reserve than I have. She's coming around, but it's like, I'm open to anything she gives me, even if it's a little bit.
Are you shy?
A little bit, yes.
Let me see your face.
He's well, I was on the phone. I'm sorry, because I don't want to lose signal. Can you see me?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
So
sorry.
I want to say this to you, sister. Work through your sister trauma because it's some resentment there from your sister. You felt like she didn't really see you for who you are, and you feel like she kind of sneaked this on you in ways when you was a kid, and that's still in your
Okay,
body. Dad, it's something with whew, dad. I don't know what's with
powerful,
dad.
powerful.
But what I would say with dad is you felt like dad didn't see you. You felt like dad wasn't there for you the way he
Yes,
was. So
yes.
this is why you feel like you are shy. This is
Yeah,
why you're shy
you can't
because your
express
dad didn't give
yourself,
you he didn't give you that baby, I'm proud of you. Baby, you beautiful.
right?
You know what I mean? So you need to work through the sister and the dad.
Do
But
you
what
mind
I
holding
can
it
do for
just a
you
moment
right
for me?
now, say that again.
I'm on the phone. I'll be in there just a second. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah, my sister and my father definitely. I do feel that I can resonate with both of those. That definitely hit me hard because I've looked over that and I haven't touched on it. So definitely want to start writing about that.
I think those are very important things for you. You also are a Lyran star seed, so you have a lot
Lyra.
of you got a lot of feline energy in your. So this is why you feel like you be sensing things. You like, hold up, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling. You're very clairsentient. So the more you clear this energy from your sister and you clear the energy from your dad, you will have an actually ability to to channel the akashic records.
All right, thank
So
you.
if you want any help or you want a little bit more of a deeper session than this, and I'll give
Oh
you
my
some more
God,
things.
this was amazing.
Yeah.
This
So
was
if it's
amazing.
anything, if you want any more deeper energies privately, feel free to DM me and I help you more on your journey. But
Oh
yeah,
my God.
you definitely have some codes to be able to
Yeah.
channel the Akashic records.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. And I love you and your wife, Erin. You guys, I love you guys so much. And congratulations on the engagement and the baby on the way. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate you. See you later.
You too. Bye.
So before we close out today, I want to say thank you everyone for coming on this live. This is a beautiful live with you guys today. And I just want to say some things for some recaps. If you got any trauma when it comes to your siblings, any trauma from your mom or your dad, this is the first things that you got to do to tap into your psychic ability. If you got any resentment from teachers, spiritual teachers, or you got resentment of why they being seen this way, release that. You got some jealousy you got to work through, release that. You got some energy towards white people, release that. You got some energy towards black people, release that. You got some energy towards man. Ooh, they said we need to talk about this. If you're a woman, you got some energy towards man. You gotta release that because man ain't machines. Mans are humans. They make mistakes, just like y'all women make mistakes. Man, if you got some resentment towards women, it's time for you to take accountability, Smokey, and be a sovereign of your being. If the first thing of leadership, you have to take accountability of your life. All your life. Everything. Everything. Not saying someone stole from you. Not saying someone's whole knowledge from you. Taking accountability that you allowed it to happen. That's the key. That's the key. Why do I know this? Because I had to go through this. I have resentment to my family. I have resentment towards my sister. I have resentment towards my mom one time. I have resentment towards my dad one time. I had a resentment towards white people at times. I have resentment towards Nigerians at times. I went through all these things. So I'm speaking from a space where I done this too. I ain't no better. I'm just at a space that I overcame that. And that don't hold energy over me no more. How do you let go? How do you release? Writing letters, baby. You write those letters. Write those letters. And speak your emotions out. Speak it out. That's how you release. Another way to release. Cannabis. Release that emotion. But you got to set the intentions with the cannabis. Another way to release. The plant medicine. I want to heal from my sister trauma. Plant medicine. Another way to release. Go into nature where nobody can hear you and scream. Release that out. Another way to release. Go sign up for a boxing class. So you can release that anger from all those things, all those people that you feel like left you, abandoned you, that didn't see you. That's what you need to do. A lot of y'all got some resentment to source. Let's say it. Let's talk about it. Some of y'all still got resentment towards God of all that is. Y'all felt like he left y'all. Y'all felt like he wasn't there or she wasn't there. You feel like he made it harder for you or she. Some of y'all in these spiritual spaces only want to be in these spaces to be seen or love God to be seen. If this is you, I want y'all to work on this. I want y'all to work on this. I want y'all to write those letters. I want y'all to go into nature. I want y'all to go have a plant medicine journey. Some of y'all mad at God for creating the matrix. Some of y'all mad at God for creating money. Y'all thought everything was supposed to be for free. We're not in that time right now. For us to be in mastery, it requires money because that's what we have on this earthly reality. We don't have that in the higher realms. So in this realm, You have to overcome it and stop resisting. Because whatever you resist, it will persist. Whatever you resist, it will persist. So, this is what I want to give you guys. This is what I want to help you guys today. Because the more y'all tap into this, I promise you, money's going to change. Your relation with your mom going to change. Your relationship with your family going to change. Your relationship with white people going to change. Your relationship with black people will change. Your relationship with yourself is going to change. This is what I want to give you guys today. This is Amazing Live. This is going to be on my YouTube as well. It's going to be at Adewale 11. So you guys look at my first name, last name 11. So if you guys want to tap into this live, I will be posting this. So see you guys later, and we are now complete.